Hello, good viewers, you're welcome. And let's see how we're going to solve this beautiful algebra problem. And let's see. So now here, some people do mistake a lot by saying here. You can see that we have x that is common all through. X is a, x is a, x is a. So now some can say since x is common, we divide through by x. So that is very wrong. Okay. So this is what you are going to do, because when you cancel out that x, it means you're going to miss a solution. You can miss one solution. So now let's see what you are going to do. So what I'm going to do here is that I will transpose everything from the right hand side to the left hand side. I'm going to have in x squared plus 2x then minus 3x root x equals 0. So now from there, so once we have that, so now everything here equals 0. So here we are going to factorize x out. So x is common. If I divide through by x here, we're going to have x. 2x divided by x, we're going to have plus 2, right? Then minus 3x root x divided by x, we're going to have minus 3 root x, right? Then equals 0. So now from there, so what's the next thing to do? So we can see that this is zero form equation. So it's either s equals 0 or we have x plus 2 minus 3 root x to be equal 0. Are you following? So now from there, what's the next thing to do? So since x equals to 0, so we have one solution, x equals 0. So now we try to solve this further. We have x plus 2 then equals, I transpose this to this side, we have 3 root x. Are you following? So now from there, so we're going to see that to get rid of this square root, we are going to square the both sides. So we have x plus 2 all squared equals 3 root x all squared. Are you following? So now from there, so we're going to see that we have here, when you have perfect square, that is when you have a plus b all squared, you know that we are going to have a squared plus the product, twice the product of a and b, 2ab, then plus b squared. So we are going to use the idea here. Okay, so using the idea, so we go further by saying here, this is my a now and this is my b now. So I'm going to put them here. So this is going to imply that we have x squared plus 2 times 2x, right, then plus 2 squared, which is equals to this root, this square will affect this one, will affect the 3. Okay, we're going to be having 3 squared and it will cancel out the x, so we're going to have x remain in the parentheses, right? So now from there, the next thing we're going to do, we have x squared plus 4x then plus 4 equals 9x, because 3 to the power 2 is 9. We have x here. So now we have x squared plus 4x. We'll transport 9x to the left hand side. We have 9x plus 4 equals 0. Are you following? So now from there, the next thing we're going to do is, so here you can see we have x squared. This is going to be minus 5x plus 4 equals 0. So we try to factorize. We have x equals 0. So what will be here and what will be here, right? So now what will be here, we're going to look at the two factors of this. So there, when you multiply them together, you're going to have plus 4, but when you do addition, so you're going to have minus 5. So you see that if you said x, if you said minus 1 minus 4, so minus 1 minus 4, that is minus 1 times minus 4, we're going to have plus 4. Then minus 1 plus minus 4, we're going to have minus 5. So therefore, we have x minus 1 equals 0 or x minus 4 equals 0. That is zero form equation, right? Let me write the 0 very well. So now from there, So we're going to see that we have x to be equals to 1 and x equals what? X equals 4 here. So therefore, we have the solutions to be x equals 0, x equals 1, and what? And x equals 4. So these are the three solutions for this beautiful problem. So now, had it been you cancel out x from the beginning, okay, so you're going to miss the first solution, which is x equals 0, and it's also satisfy the equation, right? So therefore, if you find the class very interesting, so do not hesitate to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit on the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime, any moment we upload a new content. So thank you. Share this to your learning colleagues so they can also benefit from it. Bye bye.